Good afternoon, folks. JC Ozark Bushman here. I want to talk about my 5 favorite fixed blades. Now, these are all knives that I've used in my rotation over the years, and these are all like the number 5 that I've used for so long. And my number 1 would definitely be the USMC K-bar knife, used by the U.S. military. This one is the half serrated. This is the exact same one that I had when I was in my 20s. This ain't the original. The original one I owned got stolen. And then I rebought this one a few years ago. It's the exact replica of the one I rocked when I was in my early 20s. I was referred to a guy who was a guy named Dave at Wholesale Direct. And I asked him, I was like, what's a good survival knife? I was young, kind of inexperienced. And he's like, get a K-bar. That's what the military used. So I've been rocking this sucker ever since. This is the leather stacked handles. I love this knife so much that I've got it in the straight edge U.S. Army version with the Kydex sheath. I've got it in the foliage green with the Kraton handle and the all black. So yeah, and I've got the D2 Extreme. So yeah, I love this knife. Up next would definitely be the Tops Brothers of Bushcraft, or they call it the Bob. This is a very popular knife by bushcraft and survivalists. I have this in the Desert Coyote tan color. It's about a $160 knife. I love this knife. I love the way it feels with that G10 handles. It's just that hell of a grip. And then this is another one's a favorite. Everybody knows me, knows I'm a huge fan of Schrade. They're very good for their value. This is the SEHF 36, as you can see. A lot of people didn't like this because of aggressive jimping. I love the aggressive jimping. It makes you feel accomplished when I feel that thing just grip it into my hands real hard like that. But I own 2 of these, and these are discontinued. You can't even get these anymore. So I bought 2 of them. I mean, it's a 1/4-inch thick. I've done a lot of shelter building with this thing. Gotta love the Condor Pterosaur. These run about $50. Full tang, $10.95. Carbon steel, made in El Salvador. I own 2 of these. I've got the green, olive green, and I've got the Coyote tan. And this knife I've done so much bushcrafting with. It's so easy to just put in your pocket and carry. I love it. Then, of course, one of my number 2 favorite is probably going to be the Mora Garberg. I also own 3 of these. I've got this one's the stainless. I've also got it in the carbon steel, and I have the Garberg Grand, the one that's like an inch longer. But this is one of my favorite go-to knives. And these 2 are a lot similar in a way. I like them both. It's hard to say like I like one better than the other. But I'd have to say I'm probably more of a fan of Mora. I like Mora brand better than I do Condor, but I love Condor. I mean, I own probably a dozen Condor knives. But both feel really good in the hand. But these are my top 5, folks. These are all my favorite stuff. A lot of money tied up in these blades. But thanks for watching. Have a great day.